Hey guys, good morning. This is Hannah Finnemore. I'm so excited to talk to you today and really just get this information to you. A lot of people have kind of felt like the summer lag where there's vacations and fun and things like that, but our businesses have kind of been put on the back burner. And I don't know if you felt that way. I know I have, between the move, between vacation, between all this fun stuff. But there's a real focus because, it's beginning, in the beginning of the year, we all probably made dedications to ourselves, our business, our families, our finances. And so I just want to make sure that I can empower you to stay on track and also to help you launch something new that we have been working on behind the scenes. And so I'm going to show you this today. I'm going to talk to you about this. And I just really hope that we can kind of reignite the fire, get you guys a plan, and let's, reach those goals that you originally set out to achieve. So the first thing is the success principles that anyone can use to obtain their freedom. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Sometimes we talk about success as this elusive thing that only multimillionaires can achieve, but I think success is something different for everyone. And so this is why I want you guys to really today dig into your why, and not just the surface why. Okay? When we talk about your why should literally bring you to tears. It should make this gut passion just go, that is why I'm doing this business. And to kind of share with you a little bit of my personal why is that when I originally got started in the home-based business industry, I was 22 years old. And through my childhood, I had watched my dad get laid off multiple times by his job, and sometimes for months, sometimes for years. And the financial crushing that had upon my family, I just never wanted to have that. And also my family, they worked hard. And that's one principle that they have always taught me, was to work really, really hard. And it's paid off in many areas of my life. But I always wanted, and I've always had this dream to literally retire my parents. And this year, my dad is 62. He is looking to retire. He recently just had, he had a heart attack this past year. His body is not up to the best health, and he wants to retire so badly. But money is the issue. And my mom is, she's 60. So she's got a few more years to get to that 65 before she'll get her benefits. And she's just hoping and praying that my dad can work one more or two more years because of our financial state. My why is I never want my family to be in that situation, but B, the next 2 years of my life is so important, because if I can create an extra income in a business that could give them an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, it would make the hugest difference. And so that is my why. That is why I push. This is why I work so hard. And so I want you guys to really think about your why, and for it to be the front of mind. And why did you start a home-based business? You could do so many different things. You could do affiliate marketing. You could, get a part-time job. But I think the reason that we start a home-based business is because we want that goal of residual income. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad talks about it all the time. If you've never read that book, definitely do so. But that is where you're going to create more freedom in your life, time freedom, as well as financial freedom. And so basically the biggest gift I'm going to give you today is how to teach you how to actually get that faster, in the mindset behind it. So let's talk a little bit about freedom. What is freedom? Freedom is comparable to a pipeline, okay? And you can see that big nozzle on the top where it opens and closes. And what you want to create in your business is not another job to where you have to manually put in hours, but to where if you set up that structure, you architect that pipeline, you're going to set that up and do things correctly, you can turn that pipeline on and the money will start flowing, whether we are working or not. Now, some call this a pipe dream, and that's because they cut corners. But if you set it up properly today and you teach and you dedicate to learning the principles I'm going to be teaching you today, the pipeline will be effective to creating that financial future that you've been wanting. And so the first level of freedom that we need to consider is when passive income equals or surpasses my expenses. And guys, right now, I want you to write down on a piece of paper, what is that number? Not 10,000, 20,000. You know, we all want to make those big monetary goals, I'm sure. But what is that first goal that you need that's going to make your life easier? Is it that extra $500 so you can pay off those credit cards? Is it that extra $1,000 so that you can cover your mortgage and not have to stress every single month? Is it your whole debt? So $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. What is it that you need to create that financial freedom? And guys, I've said it before, but we have reoccurring bills every single month. Mortgage, rent, utilities, cell phone bills, car bills, whatever. So why not create a reoccurring income to cover those things? And I want you to imagine right now, if you had all of those things covered, you had the money coming in, whether you worked or not, how would that make you feel? And below that number, I want you to write down that feeling of what it would be like to have your bills, your debts, that first initial income goal completely covered. Okay? And now I want to introduce you guys to a way to get there faster. And so if you've heard me speak before, especially in my marketing group, I talk about adding value to people's lives that will change their outcome, that will provide them transformation and results. And guys, I want to introduce to you a system that if you are serious about your business, that you will definitely be inclined to starting, practicing, and getting involved with, okay? And this is called what's called the Home Business Academy, or I call it HBA. And this has actually, even though I've been super busy, this has actually provided me commissions higher than my current business, even though I do well with my business, but because of its high commissions. Okay, so let me talk about this. So top 4 ways HBA can help you reach your freedom goal. Okay, so 1, it can show you low-tech ways to generate leads, sponsor, and sell so you can get started now while learning more advanced skills along the way. It teaches you how to automate your marketing so people will get to know, like, and trust you, and in some cases, join you before you've even talked to them. The third thing, it's going to empower you to earn bigger and faster commissions so you can monetize your no's and win your freedom faster. Guys, understand that if you are doing Facebook marketing, if you are doing marketing with home parties, whatever you're doing, 98% of people will not join you the first time. However, if they are in sales, if they want to improve their own home-based business, whatever it is, you can now monetize your no's until they're ready to say yes to you, okay? And then the third thing is mindset development. And guys, do not take this lightly. Mindset is the foundation of everything. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the bicycle of success. And if you guys think about a bicycle, there's definitely some different components to it, okay? You've got the spokes and the wheels, and you've got the pedals. that move you forward, okay? And the chain that helps it all work together. And so there's elements to make your success move forward. And here's the formula: mindset plus skill set times performance equals result. And guys, when you first get started, think about the first time that you rode a bike, okay? You may have needed some training wheels. It was probably a little bit difficult. You may have fell down, and it may have seemed somewhat like an uphill battle. But before you know it, you're up and down the street, the training wheels come off, and guess what? Your hands are off the handlebars, and you are just flying down the street, going fast, loving life, and it is great. And that is why a bicycle is such a great metaphor for success. At first, it seems a little bit difficult, but once you find your stride and you learn the skill set and you apply it every single day, those results will compound and grow. Now, mindset is like an iceberg or an oak tree, because it's not what's on the surface that is huge, it's what's underneath. So a lot of times people need to take care of how they view themselves, how they view the business, and what they really subconsciously think that they can accomplish first to get the results that they want. So you might be doing all the right actions every single day, but in the back of your mind, you might be hearing, you failed before, you've done this before, you suck, you don't have the knowledge, you're not smart enough. All these negative things that we have maybe told ourselves. Maybe we're recurring all the past failures. Well, I've tried this before and it hasn't worked. How powerful is that, and how often do you hear those things? Okay. And I'm going to tell you that with mindset, and we're going to get to this, but there's two ways that you need to combat that. And that is, one, by plugging in daily, so that's solid repetition. And two, you need to create new reference points of success, okay? So when you're looking at mindset, that is a cornerstone. And what compounds on that mindset are laws and principles that I'm here to tell you that if you plug into these laws, it does not matter how many failures you've had, what family background that you've come from, how many times you failed, you can get freedom. And so success laws, sales laws, and marketing laws. Okay, there's a book, The 7 Principles of Highly Effective People, and he talks about the principles. And there's principles and laws in this universe. Okay, there's a law of reciprocity. There's the law of gravity that everybody is very familiar of. You know, what you drop will go down because of the law of gravity. And that's how powerful these laws are. The law of sowing and reaping. If you sow good seeds, you will reap good fruit. Okay, these are biblical. This goes back to the beginning of time, and that's how powerful, if you understand laws and principles, they are. And if you hold on to those, that's what's going to create your freedom. Now, what I want you guys to understand is that there is no easy button. Okay, Rick Sheffron, he talked about this. Real entrepreneurs don't seek opportunity, they create it. And I know sometimes if you've been in this industry for some time, you may have joined multiple products, multiple companies, and multiple comp plans and said, oh, but this is it. This is going to be my golden egg. And guys, I'm here to tell you, the golden egg actually lies within you. It is not the product, it's not the company, and it's not the opportunity, but it is what you do with where you're planted is what is going to create the opportunity for you, okay? And wealthy people is more often a result of lifestyle, of hard work, perseverance, and most of all, self-discipline, okay? So Jim Rohn, he's one of my favorites. He's long past, but he is one of the first motivational and speakers as far as when it comes to laws of success, laws of sales and marketing. And he says it's hard to get rich fast, but it's easy to get rich slow. And I want you guys to think what that means. It's a long-term game when you are going into building a business. However, by positioning yourselves properly, by setting up a system, you can get there sooner, but you have to take consistent daily action. And guys, I will be the first to tell you that sometimes life does get in the way, but you have to know your why to keep you intact and keep you informed, okay? So, Tony Robbins, he talks, most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can accomplish in a decade. And I will tell you that happens more often in this industry than it does anywhere else. But what's really nice about this, hold on one second, guys. Yes, and so basically, I just want to make sure I'm still recording, is that most network marketers think they're going to be millionaires year one, but it's actually by year 3 that they have made more money than they've ever thought they would ever make if they take daily consistent action. So, which is crazy. And I talked a little bit about this, about how wealthy people think. It's a long-term game. And so where there's no vision, people will perish. And so you guys need to create on top of your why, what is your vision? What is your mission statement? What do you want to know people, you want people to know you for, okay? Personally, for me in business, I am a network marketer, but I am not going to do network marketing the old way. I teach people innovation, I teach people automation, and I teach people the real way to start getting results without doing home parties, without doing hotel meetings, without wasting your time from your friends and family. Because guys, we got into this business to create more time, to create more money. Why on earth would we drive across town prospecting people in grocery stores, sitting on the phone all day? Yes, we did it. And also, you know, going and doing meeting after meeting after meeting, when reality is that 99% of people are online. Why not learn those skills so you can use your time wisely and get more results with the short term, the minimum of time of work, than having to spend your weekends, your evenings away from your family, your children, and the things that you love, okay? And so I want you guys to learn what is your vision, and that is going to be the gateway to your lasting change, okay? And so we've talked about this, 2 ways to change your beliefs, the repetition and the counter examples. Now, let me talk a little bit about your beliefs. Your beliefs make up for what you are and where you are today. And so repetition is your definite of purpose, and that's going to be one of your homework items. But repetition is something that you need to do every single day to sharpen your mind to get better. Affirmations, declarations, getting into personal development. And then counter examples is changing that negative way of thinking, that viewpoint of, oh, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I've already failed once or twice, or I can't be like them. Whatever the case may be, that negative mindset, you need to find areas of where you've actually achieved results, and you need to anchor those in, okay? Because I don't care who you are, we've all received amazing results in something. And what is that? Okay. A lot of people hold on, but I haven't done this in this industry. It's not about that. God has given you guys skills and talents in whatever area you're in, those can carry over. And so you need to anchor in. And I want you to list all the things that you are amazing at. And I want you to start telling yourself, I am beautiful. I am successful. I am, you know, whatever your goal is, you know, I am a great public speaker. I am attracting the right people to my team. I am a great coach. I am a great manager. I am great at recruiting. I am great at prospecting. I am great at getting new customers. But it's those counter examples and anchoring those in that repetition of affirmations that's going to change the way you believe, and you're going to change the way your future outcomes will be by that repetition and those counter beliefs. Okay. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to X out of this just briefly here. And I want to talk about how do we do that, where there has to be a system. And I've talked about before about creating this membership site and to get you guys access to all this amazing information. And I've actually found a company, the Home Business Academy, okay, that is here that gives you everything that you need to know. So we've talked a lot about mindset, and that is the cornerstone for what you need to have to be a successful person. Reading daily, okay? Getting, I know Connie had asked, well, what is, the audios? If you don't like to read, then listen. Okay, but also there is these trainings here every single day. Today's audio mastermind, the cards that make the difference, and you guys can actually plug into this, okay, and listen to it. But it's powerful beliefs about success that you need to understand. Featured mastermind audios, okay. There's another big component about success. And what you need to understand is that people leave clues with success. And so combining with people that have already gotten results, Mike Hobbs and Paul Hutchings has already earned hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in this industry. Okay. And they teach grounded principles. Okay. And then we also have the Complete Success Library. These are the most successful people of our time. They have left clues. They have shown you how, and you have access to this whole library to continue to read and consume and actually make this a lifestyle for you. And then Audio Goldmine. This is all the audio since 2011 showing up, talking about mindset, okay? The second component of that bicycle that we were talking about in that formula is skill set. So it starts with your low tech, okay? And it talks about everything that you need to know to start recruiting and prospecting today and getting results. And then it can go into that high tech. So if you're not a high tech person, something that you can learn. But this is where I was talking about that pipeline, okay? To where you can start doing the low tech stuff today to get yourself results, and then eventually moving over into the advanced skill set to where they walk you step by step by step by step to get you to where you have built that pipeline so that you can turn it on and let the money flow, okay? And then the last thing is our live academy masterminds. These masterminds, when you mastermind with people, this isn't Think and Grow Rich, by the way. And this is one of the most successful people in the world. And they talk about masterminding because not every person knows everything. But when you can come together with a collection of minds, groups, and experiences, that's when things start clicking, okay? And they have a daily mastermind that they show up for, and then also a weekly. So if you get stuck, you have questions, this is an area that you can plug into. And guys, I highly recommend it because one thing that we want to create is time freedom. But imagine your team plugging into this, okay? How much quicker could they get results? How much quicker could you get results? And I want to show you that there is commissions paid out every single month of reoccurring $100 bills. So how much faster, when you implement this into your business, could you reach your financial goals as well as helping people grow their businesses faster? And so this is a complete solution. So we're going to go back and finish up couple of things, okay? So, success. And I want you guys to understand this. This is where success comes from. Success is made up of skeleton of key fundamental principles and laws. And that's what we just talked about. And it's talked about those 3 things that we needed, okay? That bicycle of success, okay? And that's mindset plus skill set times performance equals your results. And so it's made of the skeleton. Andrew Carnegie, the richest man on the planet, recruited Napoleon Hill to take the philosophy of success and put it in form that could be delivered to the masses. So you want to think about Think and Grow Rich. Have you ever read it? If not, get into it. It's amazing. And then why I believe in you. And guys, I just want to finish up with this. Whenever we look at ourselves and other people, we need to be seen a seed of potential, okay? And this is kind of a funny story that I heard such a long time ago, but I want to let you know how special you really are, okay? When your parents decided to form you, okay, there were millions of sperm, okay? But you were that one with that one egg that combines. So that means millions of little, sperms were fighting to get this one egg. And you were that one that beat out the millions. Can you believe that? You were that one. And so God put you on this planet to do something great, because you've already achieved so much before you were even born. To where now you have that hard work, you have that perseverance already in your DNA to go ahead and go. And you are just a vat of potential. And so you are a seed, and now you need to be plugged into the things that will make you grow. And that is the bicycle of success, the mindset, the skill set, the daily performance, and that's what's going to get you the results that you are looking for. So here's your next steps. I want you to download and fill out the definitive purpose. I want you to fill that out. I want you to answer the questions that I pointed out in this video. I want you to create a contact in your phone about the live daily masterminds, okay? And then also join the weekly masterminds every Wednesday. And then set up your coaching call with me so we can put together your game plan for the rest of 2019. Guys, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to speak with you over the next 2 days. I've allotted in my calendar to take that time to answer your questions and take you to the next level. Talk to you soon. Bye.